To the channel 831 Novel. Once again, grafting into the Flavor Supreme Pluot. We don't meet its chill hours, 700 to 800. The in-ground version of it that I have flowered very little. The multi-graft, the one that's in the 4-in-1 Pluot multi-graft, did not flower at all. The Dapple Dandy's loaded, the Flavor Queen is loaded, the Flavor King is loaded, but no flower from the Flavor Supreme, and therefore no fruit set. So we're not gonna hang out and just wait to meet their hours. We're gonna go in a different direction. We're gonna go with apriums. So those were yesterday's graphs. But today we're tying in again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spokes out of the main trunk, and we're gonna continue to tie. Tie into it. Having some technical difficulties with the tripod. I apologize. Okay, we're good. Apriums onto the Flavor Supreme Pluot. I could cut back just a little, but I prefer a shorter whip, so I'm gonna cut down to this bud at an angle. Green, still good. And this one, once again at an angle, only because I like how it fits better in this notch right here. And I'll show you. So make a fresh cut at an angle. Came up off a little more. And now here we go. Pretty easy, nice and straight. So now we go to the host branch, this one. I'm using these two little suckers as nursing branches. I still want the branch to be drawing from the rootstock. I don't want it to die off. So I like the second one better. It's hard to see. And it says you could come in right here with these on the wedge, but I already cut myself once. I somehow grabbed the blade, and so to avoid that, I just use this. And it's easy for me to measure. So I look, you want it in the top third, the cut from the top third down to the second third. So 1, 2, 3, right there. Hold it, and then cut upwards. And rock it back and forth gentle. Try not to let it run. It's gonna be bad if it runs. Go the depth of the blade to make the tongue, la lengüeta, and then kick it up. Kick it up. So when you go to slide it, it'll catch it. Now the tongue on the host branch. Lower third, middle third, top third. Same thing. Gentle. The depth of the blade, push up. Now we're gonna present it. And then I cheat it. I don't try to line up the cambium layers. I kind of slightly cheat it to guarantee an intersection point. So check it out. So yeah, that's pointing in the direction. Sorry. That's kind of going in the direction that I want it, but I'm gonna kind of slightly kick it out, angle it out, and it's gonna intersect the host branch, and now the slightly kicked out scion. For sure, it's gonna intersect. Instead of trying to match up the cambium layers like this, and where if I were to miss, the whole thing's a dud. So I'm slightly making corrections. I don't want it to run into this way, so I'm gonna kick it out that way. Slightly kicking it out that way. So I'm grafting, but shaping already. Slightly kicked out, I'll bring you in. And so I can see I've guaranteed intersection points right there, 1, 2, and I could say the same thing on the bottom, 1, 2. So now just try to tie it off right there at that precise angle. Try not to move it too much. And then perfect, the bud's pointing out. So let me try to do that real quick. I'll clean it up a bit. This branch is a little annoying. And now I'm climbing up. Alright, so who followed? Any questions? So, again. And then you might want to protect your graft union portion with a layer of flagging tape. Previously I used electrical, but I'm out of electrical. But you want to protect the union from the graft taping failing. Sometimes it starts to push. It looks like the union is fully healed, but it's not very strong. And so use flagging tape to protect it. So that's one. Let me continue to do another. This one has like this elbow that would be pretty difficult to cut. It would be pretty difficult to carve out. But let's see how the scionon handles it. So if you're trying to cheat out, this is perfect. Because you can line it up right here and then intersection point right here. 2 of them guaranteed. But let's see. So again, angle. Fresh. And then go down to bud. You could do the immediate, but I'd rather go 1. So skip 1. Now here comes a big gun. Hold on. I needed to angle it in the angle that I wanted it. So let's try that. It's tough, even for the scionon. Oh, but there it is. Let's try it. One, two, three. All right. The depth of the blade, kick out, and same thing on the host branch. Top third. One, two. Bro, just look at the contact point right there. It's right here, on the other side, underneath, right here, right there, right here, in the bottom cut, a half circle. So plenty of contact right there. I have not been able to do a successful avocado graft. Approximately what percentage of your avocado grafts take? So I've gotten to successfully heal, like I would say 80 to 85%. The hard thing is to get them to push. You have to get them to push, so you have to come back pretty aggressively, and some people don't like that. I give the tree no way out. I might leave like 1 or 2 nursing branches, but I give the tree no way out. I'm coming in with 5 or 7 grafts. Yeah. And then so I would stump it My first attempt would be to stump it. If the bark grafts fail on the stump, then just let it come back and then you cleft graft. I know it's pretty severe. People don't like it, but that would be my attempt. But you could also top work them. And I think if you top work them, you give them apical dominance. But at that point, I feel like it'd probably be getting away from you. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. All right, check it out. Yo, House of Blue Pit Bulls. How's it going? What's up? Good to know. Thanks. Yeah, keep trying. Keep trying. Seedlings are definitely easier. Seedlings are definitely easier, especially if you cleft graft and you're giving it no way out. It's gonna push towards the scion. You'll see a couple suckers, but just pop those and you're forcing it to push the scion. You can do veneer graft too. That's the way they do it in Mexico. In veneer, they go harder with the veneer, and then the seedling foliage protects the graft. So each one has its pros and its cons. There. Thanks for putting House of Blue Pits. Thanks for putting up good content. Thank you for the support. Any growing questions, anything, a troubleshoot, let me know. All right. So again, leaving some nursing branches just so that they continue to draw. I don't want the tree to think that they're dead. So, but then again, even then, set them back a little bit. Set them back a little bit, but you might as well train. Train. So that if it does fail, well, at least you have a pretty looking tree where you could attempt once again. All right. Next up is the Apluary. And then this is a different attempt. I'm not trying to wrap those. I feel like I'll lose them. So we're just gonna make a fresh cut, tongue and whip, and then dab on the top. Tree wound. This is this scion bud will not be wrapped. Will not be wrapped, and I'm just playing with it at this point. I got the using the graft tape down, cleft, whip, and tongue, and I'm just playing with all my methods. I just want to get comfortable. But yeah, will not be wrapped, but same process. So again, come back a bud, fresh cut. Again, I cheat them. So I leave these buds because it'll have that bump, that layer in the cambium that like jerks out and goes back in, and that's guaranteeing me 2 points of contact when I line it up. So that's a little secret right there. Bam. Nice. Now there is a way where you could do the tongue right here, but again, I'm not even going to explore that. I already cut myself once. And just a heads up, I'm running low on battery, 5%. But again, it's going to be 1/3, middle third, top third, and start coming down. There. And then kick up, creating a gap in that tongue, and so it'll catch. Host branch, this young vegetative growth, nursing, just shape it facing outwards, and then I'm coming right here. Right there. So again, this is my nursing branch. So it continues to draw nutrients. One, two, three. So many intersection points on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, but this one I am going to try to line it up just so that either way works. Let me bring you into the union. I apologize. Look at that, nice, beautiful. Oceania, what type of plant are you grafting? So I am selecting against, this is the in-ground planting of the Flavor Supreme Pluant. Chill hours are 700 to 800. I'm in Santa Cruz. We don't meet the chill hours at the coast. If it would have been up in the mountains, the chill hour requirements would have been met. So I'm not gonna just be hanging around and just hope to get a good cool chill season. Nah, I'm coming in with other fruit that's less chill hours requirement. So bye Flavor Supreme Pluot, and then I'm multi-grafting it with other pluots and other apriums. Stone fruit, yes, correct. Pluots and apriums. So I'm just gonna demonstrate this last one. I'm gonna just use tape the union, but not the budwood.